guys, welcome to the final episode of the Barcelona save here on the ChesnoidGaming channel. Today, on the 31st of May 2025, it's Barcelona versus PSG, it's Haaland versus Mbappe, it's the opportunity to maybe get Messi one more, Champions League final. Massive fixture for us. We, of course, earlier on in this season, spoilers incoming, have finally won La Liga. It's taken us until the end of this fourth season to guarantee a La Liga title. Of course, for the first 3 years, we were under strict financial constraints, but we've been able to shake those off. We got rid of the 1.5 billion euro debt and had a little bit more fun this season. And as such, we've won some more trophies. We didn't pick up the Copa del Rey. We lost in the final. Looking at you, Marc-Andre ter Stegen. We didn't get through to the final of the Spanish Supercopa, but we did win the UEFA Super Cup, and we did win La Liga, and now we have the opportunity to win a third trophy this season. Barcelona versus PSG for the final. I'll show you how we and they got this far. We won our group. It was a tough group that we had to come from a poor start and recover well, but we did do so and top the group with Frankfurt, Milan and Spartak Moscow. Paris Saint-Germain topped their group quite comfortably. 6 games played, 5 of which were won, and just the one draw, that being against Borussia Dortmund on the opening day. They then went on to win every single remaining Champions League game in the group stage. In the round of 16, PSG were able to see off Frankfurt, who of course came second in our group. We saw off Chelsea. In the quarterfinals, they might have lost 1-0 in the second leg, but they beat Real Madrid 3-0 at the Santiago Bernabeu to get through to the semis. We, of course, saw off the runners-up from PSG's group, Borussia Dortmund. In the semis, we saw off Atletico Madrid with a 2-0 first leg win, so we were able to afford the 1-0 second leg defeat. And then PSG were able to get through against fellow French side Monaco by 3-0 in the first leg and 3-2 in the second leg away from home. So, here we go. Champions League final for the second time, actually. I can't recall off the top of my head who it was that we played in the Champions League final last year, but we did win the Champions League last season. Without any further ado, let's jump to the press conference and see what the journalists have to say before we jump into the game. So this is the chance to do a double. Yes, of course, the players know what's expected of them, that being win the bloody Champions League if we possibly can. Do let me know in the comment section, without cheating and skipping to the end, of course, what you think the result will be. I'm going to say 2-1 Barca and we'll get the dub. But it, of course, might not go our way. A lot of the time in recent saves, it hasn't gone our way. I can't even remember the last time we actually put the suit on for a cup final in any given save. We didn't have the opportunity to in the Cambridge United save at all. We won League One, we won the Championship, so there was no playoff final involved with a suit. And we didn't reach the final of the FA Cup or the Champions League, so there was no suit at all in the 9 seasons we spent at Cambridge. And we would have put this, I guess the last time we wore the suit would have been for the Champions League final in season 3 at Barcelona. Prior to that, I don't recall whether I wore the suit at all in the... No, we must have done. We were in the playoff final, weren't we, with Chesnoid FC. So it's been a rare sight this year on FIFA 22, and we're very much hoping to make it a more frequent occurrence for FIFA 23. Of course, there is one more series to come after this one, which will start on Sunday, the 3rd of July. This upcoming Sunday, the brand new Nottingham Forest in the Premier League with loads of updated transfers save will begin this coming Sunday. With that said, I'm going to go and make sure that my side is as fit as it can be, which it is. We'll make sure that they're putting out a side that's as strong as it can be with everybody in the right positions, which at the minute I don't believe they are. Messi starts with the captain's armband ahead of Bernardo Silva. I just kind of had to. I couldn't not really, could I? Playing against the side that he left to go to and then subsequently left to come back. My starting lineup is as you see it there. I will go and sort PSG's out and I'll show you it in detail once we get into the game. As ever, make sure you drop the video a like so you ensure that you're showing me how much that you're enjoying this save, and of course it helps the channel as well with regards to pushing the content to new viewers, so please do drop the video a like. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on that Nottingham Forest save. Champions League final. The Champions! time. I got shorts on. Look, hang on. I'm not sure if you'll be able to see it. Of course, professional as ever. Just as if I was having a job interview on Zoom. Got me jogger shorts on. With a suit on the top half. Right, PSG starting lineup. Might as well keep that in the video for a little bit of a giggle for you guys. Right, PSG starting lineup has altered somewhat since you last saw it on screen. So, they have starting in goal Gianluigi Donnarumma, Hakimi, Marquinhos, Tapsoba, and Juan Bernat. That's as you saw it. Souček, Wijnaldum, and Mason Mount in their midfield three, with Callum Hudson-Odoi on the right, Neymar on the left, and of course, Kylian Mbappe through the middle. 95 rated Mbappe versus 95 rated Erling Braut Haaland. Now, watch us build it up as Haaland versus Mbappe, and neither of them have anything to do with the outcome of the result. We're playing at the Wanda Metropolitano. In game, it's listed as the Estadio Metropolitano, but I thought it was called the Wanda Metropolitano. Regardless, we are on home soil with regards to the country we're in, but obviously it's not home soil with regards the ground we're playing at. But we have had some good memories from the Wanda Metropolitano in recent times. Atleti, of course, the side we played and beat here in the league, and played and beat here in the semi-finals of this Champions League competition to get to this stage in the first place. Neymar playing against his former team again. Messi playing against his former team again. Haaland versus Mbappe. There is a lot on the line here for both sides. PSG, I don't recall winning the Champions League prior to this season. Of course, we won it last year, and I don't think they won it season 1 or 2, although I might be mistaken, and I'm sure you guys will either A, be able to remember, or will have gone back to have a look and see what the results were in previous season finales. We'll get that into Leo Messi, who's turned away from the challenge but can't find a teammate with a pass. Kessié will try and knock this down, and Mason Mount wins the header. Of course, it is a familiar face, as they're mentioning in commentary now. Leo playing against his former team, but he's been here for 2 years now. He's been back here for 2. Haaland is in. Gianluigi Donnarumma stands firm. How many times this season have we seen Erling bury that from there? I have a horrible feeling Gianluigi Donnarumma might be a little bit Jan Oblak-esque in his ability here in this game. So we're going to have to be not just at our best, better than our best, to ensure that we stand a good chance of winning this, because when they get the chance to come forward, PSG, they are going to be incredibly dangerous. Hakimi is onside here, turns inside well. Hudson-Odoi to Mason Mount. The two former Chelsea men link up. Mbappe, Hudson-Odoi with the back heel. Souček, Mbappe, good block by Matthijs de Ligt. Very much needed, but Hakimi stepped in there to win it back. It's a lovely ball through, trying to get there. No mistakes from Araujo. Ter Stegen came out to try and claim it, but defender taking no risks. Brilliant save from Gianluigi Donnarumma there as Erling broke through. Mason Mount delivers the corner. It's poor. Barella, I mean, what a clearance that is. Sterling can't get on the end of it. A number of Englishmen involved here in this game for two sides from abroad. Raheem Sterling, of course, for us. Mason Mount and Callum Hudson-Odoi for them. Not usual that you see that many English players in a foreign team. Messi. Oh, I couldn't resist the urge to try and score the first goal of the Champions League final with Leo Messi. Kessié's intercepted that brilliantly, as he has done throughout his entire time with us so far this season. He's been spectacular in that holding role. Messi's gone again. They're backing off Erling. I thought about having a pop shot. I won't. Give that there to Ferran Torres. I'll give it to Nicolo Barella, who will look to spin the man that's with him there, taps over, but he can't get away from him. Into Sterling. Early touch. Donnarumma with the save. He was onside there, Raheem. Messi will keep this in. And play continues. Drilling it, looking for Haaland. Finding only Barella. Finding Barella again. And over the bar. We've had more chances than they have, but both sides looking dangerous going forward. Yellow card for Gini Wijnaldum. Will that have a part to play in how things transpire later in the game? Well up, Masraoui. It's a superb header. Raheem looking for Erling. There's the run. Ferran Torres is in. Keeper's going to come. We've looked to lift it over him. And Gianluigi Donnarumma is proving to be every inch as tall as it says on his profile. We can't seem to get the ball round him. We can't get the ball over him. I might have to start drilling it low to try and get it under him, perhaps. Kessié into Barella. There is room here for Ferran Torres. He was offside, and I was about to drill that hard and low towards the far corner as we approach the 35th minute here, with just 10 minutes to go in this first half. It's an even tie that we've been the more forward-thinking in, but as of yet, haven't found the goal that we're looking for. I think Ferran Torres might just have been the wrong side of the defender there. It seems he wasn't. Looking for Erling. Hard and low! Hard and low! Erling Braut Haaland. Barcelona 1, PSG 0. VAR, please. I am certain that Ferran Torres was offside when that ball was played. He's picked out the Norwegian brilliantly, and into the bottom corner goes the ball. Donnarumma has been superb in this game so far, as you've seen, but can't keep it out on this occasion. I am sure he was off. Oh no, I saw Hakimi there, the number 2, and I thought he was the line. But their number 5, Marquinhos, is that little bit deeper, isn't he there? So let's have a look through, and we should be able to see, if I get the thing to look at, Ferran Torres here. So as the ball is played, where's the ball? As the ball is played just here, he is onside. It's Marquinhos that's played him on. The line from Hakimi and Tapsoba is decent, but Marquinhos was dropped, worried about the run of Haaland, and plays Ferran onside. A fatal mistake, it seems. At least for now, anyway. Can they recover from what might be a fatal wound? I said 2-1 Barcelona as my scoreline prediction. I'm going to stick with that. I think we're on course. I don't see us keeping a clean sheet. We never keep clean sheets in this save, do we? And I do see us scoring multiple goals because that's what we do in this save as well. Ferran Torres again looking to get in behind. A PSG going to crumble here. Look at Leo Messi in the middle. It's the big Argentinian! Yes, Leo! He scored the last goal in the final game of the La Liga season to seal the league victory. Has he just scored the final goal of the entire save to seal the Champions League title? Two 2-0 up in the Champions League final before half-time. Captain Leo Messi on Spanish soil once again in a Champions League final might just have won another European title for his beloved Barcelona. As we approach half-time, it's going to be Barca 2, PSG 0, unless they score now, which they could do. Neymar. Oh, they still could. It's broken free for Mbappe. Kessié intercepts. He can't get it out of his feet. Mazraoui in the way. That's half-time. 2-0 up at the break. But if we can score 2.5, they can score 2.5. It's not over yet. Your match stats at half-time make glum reading for Paris Saint-Germain fans. 60% possession, 7 shots to their 1. XG of 2.8. That's how good Gianluigi Donnarumma was in that first half. They've played more passes than me, although only just. You would have expected, with the amount of possession we've had, that tackles and tackles won would be in their favour. And with how poor they've been in possession, it's no surprise that interceptions is actually in our favour. The one offside, but thankfully not offside for that first goal. Into the second half we go with a 2-goal advantage. Are Barcelona about to win back-to-back Champions League trophies? Mazraoui forward into Raheem Sterling. His dribbling is normally spectacular, but ran straight into Neymar there. Thankfully, we got the ball back from the throw-in. Haaland just trying to get away from everyone that's around. And we don't want to waste possession. We have been brilliant with it, as you saw from those stats earlier in the game. Messi, he might not be as quick as he once was, but his feet are still as quick with regards to the dribbling. Okay, inside to Haaland. Sterling can make a run through the gap there. Raheem the Dream. Oh, what a save from Donnarumma. That's disgusting reactions. How on earth has he done that? Barella on his left foot. It's floating! It's floating over. Raheem hasn't yet won the Champions League in his club career. Although he was with us last year and has won it in this save now. But IRL, he hasn't ever won the Champions League. Failing every year with City. But Donnarumma was on his way down as I dinked this. And If he wasn't quite such a big man, then maybe that would have gone in and sealed it at 3. PSG need to pull their finger out. This has been underwhelming from the Parisians. They're not doing themselves any favours here whatsoever. They're not doing their reputation any good whatsoever. They're continuing to fail in Europe. Wijnaldum out wide to Hudson-Odoi. Did that early card from Jorginho set the tone for the rest of the game to come. I was just concentrating there, trying to make sure I didn't let them get away from me. Mbappe has runners. He will look for Mason Mount. He'll find Mason Mount, and Ter Stegen narrows the angle well enough that he's able to get down with the leg and knock it behind. The change they're making is at left back. Questionable from the manager. Demiral, a centre-back, on for Banat, a left-back. Whether that's a change in formation, I'm not sure. I wouldn't have thought so. Neymar stops and turns and holds it up well. Mbappe, well blocked. It's going to fall free. We'll get rid of it. I'll have a look and see if they've changed formation or if Demiral is just going to slot in to the left-hand side of their defensive line. Yep, he's just going to slot in at left-back. He may well be able to play there. I'm not sure. My brain, when I hear the name Demiral, thinks centre-back. Oh, that ball has been given away. And here is Demiral feeding Mbappe, finding Souček. If there was anyone on this pitch he said would score a goal, Thomas Souček wouldn't be anywhere near the top of that list, would it? Mason Mount to deliver another corner. It's better this time. Underneath it, Demiral. He's had a lot to do since he came on. Haaland wins that one. Kessié wins the next. Leo's underneath this. But Wijnaldum, it cannons off and finds Hakimi, the Moroccan right back, out to Demiral. Into Mbappe. Keeping it away from... Oh, it's a lovely back heel. It's a good block by Araujo, trying to get rid of it now. Needed to be made. It's going to fall here to Mount, who will find Demiral. Mbappe again. Neymar, we're under real pressure now. Here come PSG looking for their way back into the game. Araujo to De Ligt. And all the way down the line, I was looking for Sterling. Couldn't find him, but we've got it away from the danger zone. Right, do we make changes ourselves? I'm not going to take Leo off, because if we do win the trophy, I want him to lift it. Let's bring Gavi on for Nicolo Barella. I'm tempted to bring Nico Gonzalez on as well. Have the young Barca boys on the field of play to lift the trophy. I think that's very apt, given the way that we started this save, and we put ourselves in a position where we could afford to have some slightly less quality players on the field. Achraf Hakimi for Paris Saint-Germain. They've made a change as well, I believe, in that encounter, did they? Mbappe outmuscled by Marc Cucurella. He's a young Barca boy that came through La Masia. Went elsewhere, but we brought him back to the club as well. Mazraoui looking for Leo. Quickly out to Sterling. The defender committed himself, and that was a poor mistake. Oh, looking for Messi, but Tapsoba intercepts. Leo could have sealed it. Mazraoui's going to deflect to Messi. And here's Gavi looking for Erling. The Champions League is coming to Spain. Sorry, those of you in France. It's coming back to the Camp Nou. Erling Haaland. He may have 2 and 1 on the back of his shirt. That was my scoreline prediction. There were 3 goals, but all of them came to the boys in claret and blue. Barcelona 3, Paris Saint-Germain 0. Their woes in Europe continue. Erling with a brace. Messi with the one that helped get us well on the way at 2-0. And at the minute, we do look like we might get a clean sheet here, which is very surprising. Ferran Torres played in. I was going to try and do a McGeady spin there, actually, but he's gone for a step over and he's messed it up. Here's Callum Hudson-Odoi out wide to Kylian Mbappe. That's not where you want Mbappe. If you've got Kylian in your team, you need him centrally. But this is what we said, isn't it? When we signed Erling Haaland, it's not just Erling Haaland versus Mbappe for this game. It's on FIFA 22, because we had Mbappe in the final season at Cambridge United in the RTG, and he wasn't spectacular for us. He didn't stand out as an absolute worldie. Erling Haaland this year in this save really has shown that he, in FIFA terms, in video game terms, is the better player. Time will tell in real life as to whether he will be the better player long term. Of course, he and Mbappe are still both very young. Erling now with the move to the Premier League, looking to really nail home that reputation as one of the best young talents of all time. I'm going to try and tuck this back for Erling for a hat-trick. It's not going to find him. Tapsoba intercepts. It's going to fall free to Mazraoui, though. And Messi Not only was he a man to score the goal to win us La Liga, he scores a goal in the Champions League final and Barcelona do it again. Leo Messi involved heavily, captain from the off, and I absolutely had to make sure that he was captain. Thomas Soucek looking despondent. He could have had a goal in this game. Ferran Torres heavily involved, getting the assist for the first. A perfectly timed run, as we found out. And we'll watch Leo Messi win the Champions League again. I think it's his 5th Champions League trophy win. I might be mistaken. I remember Ronaldo with his cinco, 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 cinco. I think Leo had won 4, and this is his 5th. I may be wrong with that, and by all means, feel free to correct me in the comments, but we owe a lot to that man this year. Erling Haaland has made the difference in this Barca side. He's the reason why we're doing this. He's the reason why we lifted the La Liga trophy as well. And for one last time in his illustrious career, Lionel Messi lifts the Champions League trophy. And he doesn't do it in a PSG shirt. He does it back at Barcelona. The dream for Leo to come back home and win again. That feels really good. And the perfect way to send off this Barcelona save. We failed at Chesnoid FC. We failed in the RTG, but we have succeeded here at Barcelona. We've won everything there is to win in the 4 seasons we spent at this club, and I want to channel that into the new save with Nottingham Forest, taking them from the Championship into the Premier League. We'll update hundreds of new transfers before that new series starts on Sunday. We'll be doing that live on stream as well. So if you have someone that is officially 100% confirmed and announced as a new player at another club that you would like to see done in the upcoming save, then come and join me on Twitch and make sure you let me know who that player is. By all means, let me know in the comment section as well. If you're not able to make it to a live stream, then let me know down below and I'll take those on board as well. But that is where we leave this side on the field. We'll go and have a full season and save roundup now off the field. But for those of you that aren't that bothered in that part and that side of the save, thank you very much for watching indeed. Hopefully I shall see you for episode 1 of the brand new Nottingham Forest save on Sunday. I'm going to head and have a full season roundup. I'm really pleased with that. That went as planned, better than planned. It was pure perfection. Right, let's have a full season roundup then, shall we? So, the competitions that we are involved in this season, other competitions around Europe, and a closer look at our squad. We won La Liga by 6 points from Atletico Madrid. Real a further 3 behind as well. Valencia get that final Champions League spot on head-to-head against Athletic Club de Bilbao. Unfortunately for Bilbao, they will have to settle for Europa League football next year, and Real Sociedad, despite winning the Copa del Rey, will be Europa Conference League only. Relegated, Huesca, Alaves and Eibar. Unfortunately for them, they do not make it through. We weren't involved in the Spanish Supercopa final because we lost to Real Madrid by 2-0 in the semi-final. Sadness. In the Copa del Rey, we got to the final this time. We just lost it in the 116th minute. Thank you, Marc-Andre ter Stegen. In the Champions Trophy, the pre-season tournament, we lost in the final there as well. The UEFA Super Cup, though, we were victorious by 3-0 against Sporting. Our first main game played back in this save this year. In the Champions League, I think you already know what happened in that one. In the Europa League, it was Liverpool by 2-0 over Inter Milan. And in the UEFA Europa Conference League, Leicester City over Real Betis. Congratulations to the Foxes. With regards to the other leagues around Europe, the main leagues that we tend to show some interest in the Premier League, Manchester City by 10 points from Spurs, Chelsea 3rd, Leicester 4th. Champions League football for them next year, despite winning the UEFA Europa Conference League and earning Europa League football there via their league finish. They will be in the Champions League next season. Manchester United 5th, Arsenal only 9th. Relegated Reading, West Brom and Brentford. In the Championship, Bournemouth and Fulham return to the Premier League, sharing the spoils at 96 points apiece. Bournemouth win the title on goal difference alone. Stoke miss out, only 2 points behind. Not sure who's gone up via the playoffs there. You would imagine, judging by the form and the table, that it would have been one of Stoke or Norwich, given the amount of games that they won comparatively to the other playoff rivals. In League One, I didn't see who got relegated from the Championship. Apologies. Going down from the Championship, will be, Peterborough United, as well as Derby County and Sunderland, back down to League One level for them. Promoted from League One back up to the Championship, Hull City and Rotherham. Crewe, Oxford, Bolton and Doncaster Rovers involved in the playoffs there. Bradford, Port Vale, Wimbledon and Salford back down to League 2 and back up to League 1 are Northampton, Accrington Stanley and MK Dons, with Morecambe, Scunthorpe, Colchester and Barrow in the playoffs. What would have been relegation to non-league for Stevenage and Sutton at the bottom of the table. Cambridge, unfortunately, have been relegated in this save prior to now and find themselves in 17th. Yuck. In League, PSG won 32 of their 38 games, win the league by 16 points. In the Bundesliga, it's Leipzig on head-to-head, all goal difference. I think it's goal difference, actually, in Germany, isn't it? Ahead of Bayern Munich, so well done to them. Wolfsburg third, Dortmund only fifth behind Leverkusen. Relegated there. Union Berlin and Greuther Fürth. In Serie A, it's Napoli from Fiorentina by a point. A further 4 clear of Juventus and AC Milan. Inter only 6th, Roma only 7th. Terrible there. In the Eredivisie, it's Ajax by a margin from PSV. RZ Feyenoord only in 5th. League of Portugal was Sporting over Benfica on goal difference of +2. How tight do you want that to be? And in the SPL, it's Celtic by 7 points from Rangers. Coming up from the La Liga Smart Bank, or the Segunda Liga, is Real Sporting, or Sporting Gijón and Elche as well. Congratulations to them. So, player stats. Your golden boot, Erling Haaland. Thank you very much indeed. Fatty, or Ansu Figo, at Real Madrid comes second. Sterling there with 21 league goals as well. Very important for him. Anyone else from Barcelona on this list? Ferran Torres with 12. And that's it for us. Assist-wise, Haaland got what we dub the silver boot for the assists. 17 for him, 16 for Torres, 13 for Sterling, 10 for Barella, 8 for Bernardo Silva. We scored a lot of goals this year, didn't we? A hell of a lot of goals. The Golden Glove, rather solidly, convincingly, confidently, goes to Marc-Andre ter Stegen with 15. 6 clear of Thibaut Courtois in second. Jan Oblak only kept 4 clean sheets in 38 games. We thought we conceded a lot of goals. Atleti only kept 4 clean sheets all season. That's remarkable. For a side that's usually as defensively sound as Atletico Madrid, that is a real surprise. With regards to board objectives, we didn't really care about youth development this year. Brand exposure-wise, we scored at least 1 goal in 22 home games this season. And of course, long-term, we were able to sign, or within 3 seasons, sign 4 players that were over 82 rated or more. Of course, we signed a number of players that were 82 rated or more this year. Make a profit of €125 million. I'm sure we will have done that by the time the season ends. Domestic success, win the league title. We did win the Copa del Rey. We lost the final, but we have won the Champions League. And you can see our profit there at the minute is plus 121 million. So actually, I might not win that next manager objective, or tick that next manager objective by about €3.1 million. With regards to the squad then, who grew, who played stupendously, and who got what goals? Marc-Andre ter Stegen is joining to leave Leicester. He kept bugging me for a new contract when he'd already signed one at Leicester, which was frustrating. But he is up 1 to 94. With regards to his development, Aguiar is up 2. Marc Cucurella up 1 to 88. Balde not grown at all at 77. Bustos up 3 to 77 despite barely playing at all. So just shows you how good he potentially could have become. Ferreira out on loan at West Ham grew 5 actually up to 78. Ignacio up 1, but again barely played. We made sure we played our strongest 11 in almost every single game. Noah Belcourt is up 4. Eric Garcia was a stalwart centre-back for us in the previous seasons, but of course replaced by the incoming Matthijs de Ligt this year. Had a part to play, of course, but nowhere near as much as previous years. Up 2 to 89. Araujo up 2 to 90. De Ligt up 2 to 91. Mingueza up 1 to 82. Mazraoui grew up to 91 as well. Nico Gonzalez stayed where he was. Guardado up 1. Kessié grew up 1 when we brought him in earlier this season. Gilbert up 5 out on loan. Jerome Benoit up 4 out on loan at Udinese. Gavi up 2 despite, again, bit part football for him, although more so than Nico Gonzalez. Nicolo Barella up 2. To be honest, not massive. Even though 8 goals, 10 assists in La Liga, Barella was a player that I didn't click with as much as I hoped I would. I thought he might be the Italian Kante. He kind of wasn't. Gavi, I felt like, was just as influential, despite being 11 ratings inferior. Ricky Puig, barely played with him, and I don't really click with Ricky Puig. Bernardo Silva I really enjoyed, and he had a great season. No decline, I think, is more important for him at 30. No growth for Rafinha. He had a part to play, although I didn't really click with him either, and I do tend to enjoy Rafinha, so I'm surprised at that. Raheem Sterling, again, was spectacular this season, up 2 to 92. Ferran Torres up 1 to 93. Leo Messi down 4 to 82, but crucial where it mattered. Alejandro Navas up 2. Erling Haaland up 1 to 95, and Darwin Nunez grew by 2 up to 86. And Enrique Correa up 1 to 81, although he barely played for me and barely played for Atletico Madrid as well. With regards to stats, 44 goals and 22 assists in all competitions for Erling Braut Haaland. 66 goal contributions in 51 games. Yeah, ordinarily, there's one player that stands out like that in a season, but this year, we've got 3. Raheem Sterling with 34 goal contributions, 34 goal contributions in 33 La Liga games and 47 goal contributions in 51 games in all comps. Amazing from Raheem out wide. Ferran Torres as well with 39 contributions in 56 games in all comps. Another spectacular player. And Bernardo Silva with 25 in 47. Barella, to be fair to him, did get more assists than Bernardo Silva, despite being the more defence-minded of the 2 central midfielders. So that is genuinely impressive. Rafinha didn't do much on that right-hand side. Darwin Nunez, 12 contributions in 26 games is all right. It's all right. It's okay. Messi, 4 and 4, so 8 for him. And then Cucurella actually chipped in from left-back, didn't he? And Kessié from central midfield as well. Gavi got 5 assists in his 27 games, although the majority of those were from the subs bench, of course. And then assists-wise, as we mentioned, it was Haaland, Torres, and Sterling, Barella, and Silva that stand out. So let's have a full career recap is the word I'm looking for. My brain couldn't think of any word that wasn't relapse, but that makes no sense whatsoever. So overall, 1 club, 1 league title, 1 domestic cup, although we've won the Super Copa as well as the Copa del Rey, so actually it's multiple domestic cups, and 2 Champions Leagues. Biggest wins, 7-0 over Granada. Biggest defeats, 4-0 to Arsenal, although that was in the first season where, of course, we were at our worst. So, Season 1, we finished in the final of the Copa de España. We didn't win the Copa del Rey. We lost. In La Liga, where did we finish in La Liga? 2nd in La Liga. In the end, unfortunately. Super Copa, we got to the semi-finals of that. It's the first round, basically, for the Spanish Super Copa. Grouped in the Champions League, however. Terrible European campaign. And we're only the round of 16 in the Europa League as well. We bought Ferran Torres in for €72 million to replicate what had happened in January in real life, and Serginho Dest moved out. But a 2nd place in the league in our first season was pretty respectable. 2nd place in the league season 2 as well. We brought in Mazraoui for £68 million. We lost Frenkie de Jong for £260, give or take £100,000. We got to the final of the Super Copa, but lost it. We won the Copa del Rey. Champions League, we made it out of the group, but only the round of 16 this year. 2nd in the league again, of course, as we mentioned. Then it was actually a step back in the league with 3rd this 3rd season. Fati sold to Real Madrid. They triggered his release clause, €205.8 million. We signed Mikel Merino for 109. Turned out to be a bit of a flop, that. Certainly not worth the price tag anyway. We won the Champions League. We won the Spanish Super Copa. Quarterfinals only of the Copa del Rey, and of course, 3rd in the league, as we mentioned, and this season. Winner, winner, winners. UEFA Super Cup, UEFA Champions League, and La Liga Santander. Final of the Copa del Rey and semi-final of the Super Copa. Without doubt, our best season in the save. Arguably, my best season of FIFA 22. Erling Haaland brought in for 315, but Pedri sold for 326. Never did you think you could sign someone for €315 million and still make a profit. Such is the nature of the latter seasons in career mode on FIFA 22. So the next save we do will be with Nottingham Forest in the Premier League with all of the updated transfers to the point of recording, which will be probably later on Saturday afternoon. So in real life clubs, you have until probably about 4 p.m. Saturday afternoon to get your business done. Otherwise, I'll do it for you. Right, that's all for now. Thank you very much for watching all the way throughout this Barcelona series, or even just for half a video. I appreciate the support all the same. That's all for this one. That's all for this club. I will see you in hopefully a quite not so hot and sweaty regular football kit. Actually, the Forest kit I haven't been able to get hold of yet. Last season sold out literally everywhere, and the new kit hasn't been announced yet. Maybe they'll announce it this week. I keep my fingers crossed. If not, I'll buy it as soon as I can. I'll see you for the Forest save on Sunday, or I'll see you on Twitch to prepare for it in the meantime. Formula 1 content is going good guns over on the second channel and on stream as well, so if you might want to come and watch that, then do join me on stream. For now, though, eventually, waffle, I will see you next time.